Hello creative minds, I have a very interesting project that made my day and brought up lots of memories from my past. Okay, this is double elastic. Okay, well, let me explain what that means. So if see it looks like it's a regular fabric, but it's thick in the hand. Okay, and if I do this, see, I have space in between. Okay, now I can take regular elastic here and put inside of this and use that as a elastic for pants or for anything you would like to do. Okay, another use could be like, I have this little helper here, and she's going to help me to demonstrate what am I doing. You can use it as a bracelet or you can use it as a headband right here, not for the squirrel but for your own self. Okay, like make this on the forehead. Okay, and you have a nice elastic for yourself. Okay, alright, let me show you how that's done. Alright, I did cast on. Maybe I'll add a few more stitches. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, and now this is fairly simple stitch. Okay, one thing I would like to tell you that is a double elastic, and basically what length we have here, it will be half of the size. Okay, see, if we have a 30 stitches, we'll get 15 in the length. Okay, okay, that's how the stitch is made. It was shown to me a long time ago and I thought it was so cool. Okay, now I need the first stitch, and first after the side stitch. I never need the side one. Then I take my yarn and put ahead of right needle and hold it here, and I'll take next stitch and simply move on the needle. I would not knit this, and this working yarn is in front of that stitch. Next one will be, oops, knit stitch again, and after that I will repeat the pattern. Okay, I will not knit, just simply move this stitch to the right again, one knit stitch, and I will move yarn ahead of fabric, ahead of my working stitches, and move this stitch to on the right needle. Again, this one is knit stitch, and this one, see, I'm not knitting it, I'm just moving it and leaving it in front of my fabric. Okay, again, move, and I simply will continue doing this to the end. The first row is kind of a little rough, first 2 rows, but then it will really go smooth. Okay, knit stitch, and I will move this. Okay, and I will knit the last stitch but never the first one. Okay, now I move this one, not knitting it. And now wherever we see knit stitch, we knit as knit stitch, and wherever we see the purl, we would not knit. We just simply move on the other needle, and we keep the yarn in front of that stitch. Knit stitch, and see, I'm keeping working yarn ahead of the fabric, and knit stitch. Okay, and again knit stitch. Okay, and it's all the way to the end. This is the whole pattern. Okay, see at how it changed the size already. It became shorter. It's so much shorter already. Okay, and every single row is just like that. Okay, wherever we see, oops, let me correct this one real quick. Okay, wherever we see the knit stitch, we do the knit, and wherever we see the purl, we move it to the other needle with working yarn keeping at the front. See? Alright, I went ahead and knitted a little bit so it grows in size. I'm gonna show you how it looks and when it's in the middle of the fabric. Okay, there are many things that you can do with this stitch, and I'll do the examples, but at this point I just would like to really capture the technique. See, it already is very visible right now which one is stitch and this one is purl and stitch, and we don't need the purls, we need only stitch, and just like that. Okay, now how do we know which is front and which is the reverse side? Okay, this is my reverse side because see, I see lots of purls here, and this is my front because see the nice smooth edge right here. So that tells me this is my front, and this one is my back. See, because those purls are visible. Okay. Alright, I knitted some fabric. I actually already have it done. It's ready to finish. I probably will do one more row because see, I am in a reverse side and I would like to cast off from front side. Okay, so I'll do one more row here, and I will cast off from the other side. Okay, okay, I am ready to cast off, and I want knit the first stitch, and I will just simply knit two together and then cast off. Okay, two stitches together and then cast off. Again, two stitches together, and the cast off I saw that it's a better way to knit from the bottom. Okay, it looks better here. Okay, 2 stitches together, and just like that, and cast off. Oops. Here is our finished product. Stitch. Okay, so that's how it looks. And let me show you quickly how would we put the regular elastic in it. Okay, let's say we already have prepared. See, I have little pin. I had this little elastic and attached to it, and here I have to make it just a little bit bigger. Okay, this big enough for this to go through. See, and I just will out through this, push it to the inside. See, that's so much fun. Okay, now we have to just push. See, I feel my pin here, and I'll do the same thing. I'll find a little opening here, and it comes out. See, and I'll pull out gently so I do not damage the fabric. See, at this point I will tie them together. Okay, I'll tie them together, and just keep like this, and I will sew them together, and then I will sew these together too neatly, so it's not, this is only this little part where we have the elastic visible. Okay, see, and then we cut excess elastic. Okay, let me show you what am I doing. Okay, I have my plastic needle for my knitting stuff. Okay, and I'll do this. See, we just hide the yarns. Don't forget to hide the yarns. Okay, I did not do it, so it's hanging there. Okay, now I will sew those together, the edges together. and I will cut this off. Alright, and it is together, okay? It's joined. Okay, now I will take just the regular yarn. I got even more hanging ends. Let me quickly hide them away so it's not that visible. Oops, I grabbed part of the yarn. Okay, here we go. And I cut this off as well. And now I have to do my elastic here. See, I will keep as long as I need. Just be careful so it doesn't run inside without your permission. Okay, just make sure that you okay, and I'll cut this here. You actually can keep those pinned to the end so it doesn't run away from you, okay? And just join this together, just like this, see? I always use this loop so I don't have to secure yarn thread too much, okay? And make sure our corners are nicely joined, okay? Oops, okay, I guess it's enough. And now you have, see the elastic here, and that is visible only in that small part, okay? And you have nice rubber band. Okay, actually you can continue knitting here and then do, let's say, pants, shorts, whatever you would like to do, skirt. You see, this is a really handy handy stitch, okay? So we could have hide this yarn a little bit better, but you got the idea, okay?